Good morning. How is everybody this morning? It is March 24th. March is kind of coming to an end. We have the 30th will be on Monday. Holy buckets. New month around the corner. I will let you know what's going on for the week, and then I'll hand it over. Norma needs to talk about something, and then Jeff will be last. All right. So just want to let you know there was a cancellation last week. We had Shapiro scheduled to talk, Andrea Shapiro on the FBI Minneapolis Citizen Academy Alumni Association. And she was going to talk on elder justice in Minnesota to bring awareness about financial exploitation and elder fraud. She had to cancel, and we have rescheduled her for the summer, so she'll be back. But David Schultz he had to cancel a while back, so I got a hold of him last week, and he's gracious enough to, he had some time available, so he will be here in her stead. He asked to be here at 10:30 as opposed to 10, so this is a rescheduled event. He is a wonderful speaker, very knowledgeable on geopolitics and local politics, and has a pretty neutral perspective, from my understanding, on things, and so I think it will be an interesting discussion. And again, that's at 10:30 up in Marion Hall. And I hope if you're available, that you'll go up and join your fellow community people at Ridgepoint to hear him, because he also let me know he is so invited and wanted in various places that he may not be able to come back because of rotation of being requested to speak in different places, including Channel 11 News, that it may be about 1.5 to 2 years before he's able to come back here. So he's that popular. So please, if you're available, head up and enjoy his time at 10:30. In addition, today we have our open art studio at 1 p.m. And does anyone know if the Bible study is still continuing at 6:30? Not even sure. Okay, well, I still have that on my schedule, so I'm just going to state that it is until I hear otherwise. Okay, March 25th. Wednesday, we have our 3 recorded coffee chats, or 3 recorded TED Talks. Better put my glasses on. The 3 topics are why your body shape doesn't define athletic abilities. The second TED Talk is the secret to motivating students. And the third TED Talk is why are people falling in love with Chat GPT? All right, that's definitely changing society for sure. Does anyone use the Chat GPT for various things? Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. Maybe I'll have to have a speaker come in on a Tuesday and talk about it. I think that might be a great idea. Okay, now I just got a little light bulb. All right, 1:30 we have 500, and 7 p.m. we have bingo. Okay, Thursday, March 26th, 9/11, we have our recorded coffee chats on 991. 1:30 is board games over in the promenade in the east area. And 10:30 is our excursion to Mystic Lake. There's plenty of room if you want to go, even just go bum around and have lunch. Something to do this Thursday. How was the excursion this weekend? Did anyone attend the Guys and Dolls at the Chanhassen? Was it good? Yes? Awesome, yay. Boy, you guys have the life. I want to go see Guys and Dolls and stuff like that. That's so fun. Yeah. I better start saving my money, right? To live anywhere. And yeah, maybe I'll live at Ridgepoint, right? Yeah. Get free rent and continue my job, perhaps. No. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? Friday, Coffee Chats, 1 p.m., Bridge and Poker, 1 p.m., and our movie this Friday is a comedy drama. It's called The Last Word, and that is at 7 p.m. So the last word is Harriet is a retired businesswoman who tries to control everything around her. When she decides to write her own obituary, a young journalist takes up the task of finding out the truth. This is resulting in a life-altering friendship. This Saturday, men's breakfast at 8 a.m. 2 p.m. is our weaving project, and 7 p.m. on Saturdays is bingo, of course. Monday the 30th, knit and chat. Point players at 7 p.m. next Monday, and 500 at 7 p.m. as well. That is what I have. Is there any questions? No? Okay. Norma, do you want to come up and share? Don't fall in the fountain, my lady.
The tree will save you.
Yeah. I'm sure that tree has been used many a times, hasn't it? Okay.
Okay, Kayla says that I have to use the microphone, so I will. First of all, Mary or Susan are not here. However, we got a wonderful email from the Minnetonka Senior Center, and this is what it says. Hi, Sue and Norma. Congratulations. Last night, the Sustainability Commission recommended that the residents of Ridgepoint receive a special recognition award for your plastic bag recycling efforts. The commission absolutely loved your project. Thanks so much for sharing about your project. Please see the next steps below. And they are going to be, by the way, they got 17 entries, and we were #1. So thanks to Mary Susan and everybody else that comes with their scissors, or we supply scissors, or hold bags on their arms that they've worked on in their apartments. They're very well appreciated out on the streets. So I would like to let you know that. Also, the gentleman praises us for doing this project. So on April 13th, there's a city council meeting, and Ridgepoint's going to be recognized by the mayor with the highlight of the accomplishments of nominees and award recipients. So,
Do we all have to go?
no, it's actually in a small room, so they're asking how many people I expect to be attending. Unfortunately, Jeff's going to be on a cruise. Otherwise, he would be the first one to arrive. And the support that he has given to this project, as well as all other projects that we do at Ridgepoint, is phenomenal. So thank you very much, Jeff, and everybody. It's just unbelievable. If you haven't seen it, please stop in the art room. They share part of the art room with us, and you can see from beginning to almost the end, because the end is when the people receive the mats. We're on number 37, which takes between 500 and 600 bags for them. So that's how many bags we've collected and have kept out of wherever. And then my other announcement is that if any of you came to the resource fair that Doug worked so diligently and hard on, we had 50 packets about an open discussion group minus politics or religion. We handed out 50 packets, and I've gotten 12 responses. So it's a very informal, it's a kind of a offshoot of a group that I went to for 20 years, and then COVID hit, and that was the end of meeting in person. Pat and I worked on a time that Marion Hall is available, and we came up with a Monday night at 7 o'clock. And it lasts between 1 and 2 hours, depending on how much energy and discussion we have. So it was a very mixed survey of morning, afternoon, evening. It was more towards afternoon, but the room is available at 7 o'clock. Somebody asked if they could wear pajamas. Yes, if it is proper pajamas. But it's very casual. The subjects decided at the time of the discussion group, so no preparation needed. And the key is that you go away as friends as you came. So, anyway.
Which room is it?
It's going to be in Marion Hall on June 10th. Is going to be the initial meeting, and then we can talk about the people wanting certain times, but we do have to work around the schedule of Marion Hall, because hopefully we'll have a good turnout and we'll need the size of Marion Hall. Any questions that you have down? Carol?
That's a night when Point Players meets.
No, it's a Tuesday night, June 10th.
Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday, did I say Monday night?
Yes, okay.
I apologize, I meant to say Tuesday night. It's a Tuesday night, and nothing meets in Marion Hall on Tuesday night. Any other questions? Great, well, we'll hope to see you on June 10th, Tuesday night at 7 o'clock.
Good job, Norma. Thank you.
Thank you.
If that discussion group isn't going to talk politics or religion, I'm assuming it will be mostly sex, gambling, and other vices. So that will get attendance way up. Okay, if you haven't signed your lease, please do. Return it, and we'll make copies and get them back to you. I think I've got everything that's turned in signed, and we want to get that taken care of. We've been talking about recycling a lot, and mostly because of the rug project. I've got some posters up in my, not posters, 8x11 flyers that we're going to put on the bulletin boards and around that show what can be recycled. It's from Waste Management, so it's what is applicable to us. So we can use that as a guideline for what can and cannot be recycled. We ask that you do not put your stuff in the recycle bin in the garage. We ask that you set it on the floor by the recycle bin. It's quite a ways up there. We have the lids down because oftentimes we get things put in there that shouldn't be. So what we decided is just close the lid, and then our guys can put the stuff in and kind of do a double check of what's in there and what isn't. We're not complaining, it's just a good way to do it. Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of the stuff that's left in those bags has food in it yet. Please, rinse off the food. Don't leave donut crumbs and stuff like that in the containers that you put in the bags, please. Messes up their work.
Thank you, Sandy. Sandy just reminds us to rinse the items that we're going to recycle. It's the old, oh, it's a good idea to recycle, but if you're not going to go the whole way, you're not doing any good. So yeah, if you're going to recycle, rinse it off, and so that it gets recycled properly. Anybody notice anything new on the menus that were printed this month?
There were changes.
There were changes. We have to have the order in by 9 a.m. And then also we changed it to the billing cycle instead of the menu, or excuse me, the month. Everyone see that? Hopefully that will clear up some confusion on what the billing dates are and all that stuff. Levon, did you have a question?
I don't have a question, but on the top of the menu, it says you have to have your order in by 9 o'clock. And then on the side of the menu, it says you have to have it in by 12:30.
Thank you. There's a contradiction on the menu in one spot, in the spot where we put kind of a new note. It says have your reservation in by 9, yet in the standard monthly information, it still says noon. I want to say too, yep, 9 o'clock is what we would like. That's a guideline. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. You can always call the kitchen and say, I would love a meal. Do you have one? Now, Roger and Dion are so accommodating. They'll do the best they can to accommodate. If they can't, they'll tell you. Right? I see someone shaking their head.
My head, yes.
No. I just think that if you want to eat, and Roger is extremely good. What the main reason is, sometimes he's worried about having enough product for the evening meal. And if he sees a huge number, he's got to run out and get some more stuff.
It takes 4 hours for him to be able to receive a lot of the stuff too. It's harder than we think.
Yep. Okay. That,
Oh, also the birthday night was incorrect on the menu date. And it's always the third month, and because of their outline, it doesn't always transfer the right dates. So just double check that.
when is birthday night?
It's always the third Tuesday of the month.
The
and-
third Tuesday of the calendar month,
Yes.
correct?
Yep.
So when is that?
21st next month.
21st of
April.
April. Is that right?
Well, you can look, I don't know if the cost.
Yes.
We're going to believe Nina. That's how far afield we are. We're believing her now. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. All right. As Norma mentioned, I am leaving for a while, for 3 weeks. I'll be back. I'm leaving sometime today, and I'll be back April 16th.
Oh my God.
I'm already homesick. I want you to know that it's funny how you get older and your priority and your thinking changes. When I was younger, a lot younger, I always felt I didn't deserve to do something kind of bold and maybe extravagant and maybe expensive. I'm going on a cruise. We're starting in Norway, and I'm going around the British Isles, and I'm ending in London. And now it's not like I deserve it. It's like I'm so blessed to be able to do it. My time on this planet is finite, and while I can still carry my own suitcases, I think I should do some of this stuff. And I'm also blessed to have the best staff around. We had a couple things happen this week where someone had a inconvenience in their apartment. We had to move some furniture and do some things, and the lady that we served was so happy, and she just points out people and how good they are. And she named 4 or 5 names. And I see that every day, and that's what they bring every day. The gal I share this podium with has taken resident services to such a high level. We had someone the other day that was concerned about, falling. I said, go talk to Jillian. See what she can do. Jillian gave her some advice and told her a few things, gave her opinions, and that woman came to me and said, you were right. Jillian knows exactly what she's doing, and all that stuff. Jillian didn't say, come to my class. Jillian told her what she thought was best for her so that she could get to a point where she could come to the class. I don't know. And I told someone else this morning, Jillian exercises kind of her life. There are people like that. My wife is one of them. Am I right? And now she gets to scratch that itch about exercise by sharing it with everyone else. And so we're lucky for that. Roger and Dion, heaven forbid. Yes. They have brought us such peace of mind. It's unreal. So, you won't miss me. You probably won't want me back. But I can't wait to get back. Not so much to share the stories that I'm going to experience, but find out what the hell happened around here. I wish you all the health in the world. I want you to be nice to the folks that are serving you. If there are things that are causing concern or unhappiness or whatever, wait till April 16th and I can give you the bad news. All right, does anyone have any questions? All right, birthdays. Here we go. Today is March 24th. 1, 2, 3, 4 birthdays. Annette Erlinson, Journey Klugman, Geraldine Dietrich, and Amira Benedict. Oh, Amira's on the 26th, I apologize. And Michelle Solomon on the 30th. And March 22nd, Howie and Bee Camp have an anniversary. So, let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Oh, hold on. Last time I was on a flight, I was sitting next to a priest and a rabbi. Okay?
Get the microphone, we all want to hear this.
Yep. The priest says to the rabbi, I know that you've taken a vow to not eat pork. Do you ever, have you ever eaten pork? And the rabbi goes, I go to Ridge Point and they make a fabulous BLT, and yep, every once in a while I have a BLT. The rabbi says to the priest, say, I know you took a vow of celibacy. Have you truly, truly honored that vow? And the priest says, before I went into the seminary, I had a girlfriend and we were together a lot, and nature was just such a powerful thing, and she was so beautiful. Yes, I did have relations with her. And the rabbi goes, it's a hell of a lot better than a BLT, isn't it? Have a good week, everybody.